How's it going, guys? Dan Faggella here at Black Diamond Mixed Martial Arts. Today I'm going to go over a particular kind of sweep and leg lock series that I've been tinkering around with a lot, kind of based off a lot of games of some higher level guys I've been kind of watching. So we're going to start off from a position where my opponent, in this case Nate here, has one knee up and one knee down. A position I really like to take advantage of. He's obviously got a lot of pass options and things he's going to be trying to work. I've got a lot of different sweep options, things that I'm going to be trying to take advantage of here. So let's say he steps his foot forward a little bit just so we got a good angle. Now, I could take my right foot, in this case, and bring it under his left and kind of tilt him and go into kind of more traditional leg lock orientations or like X-guard orientations. But in this case, let's say that he has stepped his foot in between mine, here. Now, a lot of the time, I'm going to go for kind of inverted guard stuff from this position. But maybe I feel like he's a little bit too low for it. Maybe I just don't feel like I have the angle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my outside hand. We'll do this from the other side too. And I'm going to grab the outside of his ankle here. So I grab the outside of his ankle. And now I'm going to take my inside hand, and as I swing down, my shoulders are swinging down, my hips are going to swing up. My hand grabbing his ankle is going to kind of float his leg here. So now I'm floating it. I have good control of it. My inside knee, I could stay and play this position. I like to bring my inside knee in here. Now, when I lift Nate up, I can choke this foot into the crook of my bicep. And now I could hypothetically sweep him straight back down. I could go into all kinds of leg locks. I could play a pretty varied sweep game from this position. Home extract my leg, come up for stack passes or whatever I want to go for. We're going to go into a little bit of a different variation, something probably a little bit less expected. We're going to take it specifically right into leg locks, and then if we can't finish a leg lock, into a sweep finish. So I'm here with Nate. He's got this foot forward. I grab my outside hand. I'm going to bring my inside hand in between his legs here. And now as I swing through, I'm going to use this momentum of me pivoting to shoot my hip up into Nate's hip. So I'm spinning down on my shoulder, and I bring my hip up here to his. Now I'm in a really firm kind of a knee bar orientation, kind of, on the side of his leg. Now if Nate happens to turn away from me to the point where the knee bar angle opens up, I've got this here. Clamp one heel in the tailbone, clamp two heels in the tailbone. My knees go really tight. I can get my traditional kind of finish, or I can armpit it if I feel like that's going to be a little bit more snug, and get my finish there. Now, if Nate goes up almost like kind of into a sprinter stance and turns away from me here and tries to take off, let's say I can't finish this, right? I can't get it. This happens to be on a number of occasions, including recent tournaments. I'm here, I can't get it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to maintain control of the leg I'm knee barring, swivel my top leg underneath and come up on top and aim to get my takedown or take the back. Bang. Coming up to my base swiftly. So not just kind of letting him release and kick out, but maintaining control of that knee. Boom. Again, I'm here. My top leg will cut underneath me, pull myself on top, bang. Drive on top, make sure I get my 2 points, if nothing else, for my advantage from that submission there. Now, going to another variation, the same position. So, let's say I'm here with Nate, he's got this foot up, we'll do it from this side now, so you guys have a different angle. Grab the outside. So again, I'm not going traditional inverted guard, kind of fancy, dancy stuff, as much as I like that. I'm going to come here, bring my left hand on the inside, and now my hips are going to shoot. And I'm going to meet his hips again. Except in this case, maybe he doesn't turn away, he turns his body to face me. As he does that, I'm going to pass his leg to the other side, and I'm going to set up my Achilles. Could we hypothetically do heel hook here? Yeah. I'm going to just go with an Achilles just because they're a little bit nicer. So as I pass this through, I'm going to take my top hand after I swim it. So I'm here, I swam this over. Now my right hand is going to fish through right underneath his heel. Right underneath the bone of his heel is calcaneus here. So as he's turned to face me, bang, I pass this, and I punch that arm in. So I get the blade of my forearm right up against the back of his Achilles. I lock my hands. I'm going to take my inside foot and put it right on the crook of Nate's hip. So my heel is actually in towards kind of his groin. My toes are pointed out in this case. My knees are clamping firmly. Everything's biting in. My elbows clamping in. And I'm extending with my upper body. I get my finish. Now again, assuming we're in this position, I can't get my finish, so we'll go through the whole thing again. Nate's got this foot up. I'm here. Boom. Again, it's my orientation. I pass it through. I get my inside foot. I'm ripping on, it's just not happening. What I'm going to do now to get my sweep from this, if I can't finish my leg lock, which I sure as heck like to, is I'm going to use my positional advantage to again end up on top, hopefully into side control or back. So I'm going to take my right leg, which is the top leg here, and instead of coming up on top in 50, where, you know, Nate's played this game before too. Now he's going to start playing sweeps, he's going to sweep me back, he's got leg lock opportunities on me, stuff I don't want to deal with. As I'm here with my Achilles, my foot is on the inside crease of his hip. We'll pivot a little bit. My foot is on this inside crease of his hip. I'm going to take my foot off and I'm going to dive it underneath his far leg. So I'm here, I dive it under his far leg, I take my right hand, cup his knee, and pull it across as I come up. So I'm here, my left foot is on his hip now, my right foot has gone from his hip underneath. I use my previously Achilles-ing hand, grab his knee, now I kick with my right, I fold my left foot underneath my body at the same time. So here, boom, grab for his far hip, consolidate top position. Now hopefully at the very least I'm going to consolidate side control. If Nate decides that, you know, turning away is a good idea, then I'm going to start setting up my back attacks and doing jiu-jitsu to him like that. So hopefully you guys like that series and can use some of that stuff.